We know that tangent is a line that intersects the circle at one point. In this section, we are going to discuss particularly about the number of tangents drawn from a given point. The positions of the point can be inside the circle, on the circle or outside the circle. So, depending on the position of the point, the number of tangents that can be drawn also vary. Let's see the number of tangents possible for varying positions of the point. Case 1. Consider the point A is located inside the circle. Can you draw a tangent to the circle through point A? You will find that all the lines through this point intersect the circle in 2 points. So, it is not possible to draw any tangent to a circle through a point inside it. Case 2. Consider the point B lies on the circle. How many tangents can be drawn through this point? We have seen this case. We can clearly state that there can be one and only one tangent at a point on the circle. What is the case 3? Consider the point C lies outside the circle. Now try to draw tangents to the circle from point C. What do you observe? You will find that you can draw exactly 2 tangents to the circle through point C. So we can summarize these facts. Let's have a look at this table. When point A lies inside the circle, no tangent can be drawn to the circle through this point. Now when point B lies on the circle, how many number of tangents are possible? Only one tangent can be drawn to the circle at this point, and it is perpendicular to the radius through this point. When point C lies outside the circle, 2 tangents can be drawn to the circle from this point, that is CP and CQ. Now let's see what is the length of the tangent. So we have seen that there will be 2 tangents possible from an external point, and we need to know what is the length of the tangent to the circle. Length of the tangent from point C to the circle is defined as the length of the segment of the tangent from the external point C and the point of contact with the circle. That is, to say more clearly, here the point of contact are point P and point Q. So from point C to these points of contact, what is the length of the tangent? CP and CQ are the lengths of the tangent from point C to the circle. Now my question is, do they have any common property? Can you find it? Measure CP and CQ. Are these 2 lengths equal? Yes, in fact this is always so. The lengths of tangents are equal. Let's see the proof of this fact, which is stated in the form of a theorem. Theorem 2. The lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. Given a circle with center O and P be a point outside the circle, PQ and PR are 2 tangents to a circle intersecting at point Q and R respectively. To prove lengths of tangents are equal, that is PQ is equal to PR. For the construction part, we need to join OQ, OR and OP. Proof. Given PQ and PR are the 2 tangents to the circle, by theorem 1, we know that the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact, that is OQ perpendicular to PQ, and also OR is perpendicular to PR. So, angle OQP is equal to angle ORP is equal to 90 degree. Now take triangle OQP and triangle ORP. Angle OQP is equal to angle ORP, both 90 degree. OP is equal to OP, it's a common side. OQ is equal to OR. What is the reason? Both radius. So triangle OQP is congruent to triangle ORP by RHS rule. What is RHS rule? Right hand side hypotenuse side rule. Now PQ is equal to PR by CPCT. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles are equal. Hence both tangents from the external point are equal in length. That is PQ is equal to PR. So in this section we discussed some concepts about tangents. We have seen that tangent is a line that intersects a circle at one point, and the position of the point can be inside the circle or on the circle or outside the circle. So depending on the position of the point, the number of tangents that can be drawn can also vary. We have seen the three cases. Case 1, when a point lies inside the circle, no tangent can be drawn. When a point lies on the circle, one tangent can be drawn, and when a point lies outside the circle, two tangents can be drawn. Also, we have discussed an important theorem related to the length of the tangent. The lengths of the tangent drawn from an external point to a circle are equal.